Today's Love This Way show is brought to you by The Club. The Club is a safe space I curated just for you. There's tips, challenges, downloads, ebooks, journals, coloring books. Just all you need to help you to succeed in your relationship endeavors. The best part? Each tier comes with free coaching sessions with me. So if you've been wanting to book a session with me but couldn't quite afford it yet, join a club and save hundreds. The coaching sessions alone are reason enough to join. With tiers starting at only $37 a month, you don't want to miss this opportunity. Visit shaliavinny.com, choose the membership level of your choice, and go to your calendar and book your free session. I can't wait to connect more with you. And make sure you mention Love This Way sent you. Hello and welcome to the Love This Way podcast. We have a new name and new imagery, but this show still exists to help men and women everywhere to be better at love. Never any gender wars, back and forth, or nonsense. Just great tips to help you find and sustain the love of your dreams. Because love is a journey and you need direction. So get ready because each episode we're going to be talking about our real life issues, answering tough questions, and building solid relationships with one another as we heal, learn, and grow. I'm your host, your girl, Dr. Shalia Vinny. And today's show is all about one of the toughest conversations I've been seeing. Men who shame women because their grandmothers/mothers did it all and the message it sends. Fellas, I want you to listen to understand and learn. And ladies, I have a lesson here for you too. Can we talk about it? Everybody look around at the women in your life, your elders, your mothers, grandmothers, aunts, and all the women that you love and care for. How did they age? How's their health? Are they married or single? Are they divorced? What do they have in common? Do they look happy? Do they look good? Are they fit? How's their skin? How's their health? What do their men do or not do for them? There's a huge discussion on social media, and I've been getting so many messages from you guys about this very topic, going 50-50, wanting traditional wives who cook, clean, raise your babies, and also contribute to the household. But women are screaming from the rooftops why you can't have it all, and oftentimes their concerns are met with disdain instead of empathy in an attempt to understand. So it's expecting your woman to take care of home and work outside of it, asking for too much? If you want her to do it all, are you also doing it all? Does wanting a traditional woman require you to be a traditional man? Can we nix this whole 50-50 traditional man conversation altogether and just talk about the part that no one is talking about, what it does to your woman? If you truly love your woman and you want her to thrive and be a present spouse, you're going to want to hear this because it could save your lady's life and your marriage. Research has shown that when women are not properly supported and are made to shoulder the majority of household and work responsibilities, that it can have a detrimental effect on their physical and mental health. Increased stress levels lead to hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, weakened immune functions, chronic fatigue, physical energy, stamina, stress, and the demands of multitasking can lead to poor sleep quality or insomnia, which further exacerbates physical health issues. Prolonged stress and overwork can manifest in physical symptoms like headaches, back pain, GI problems. The feeling of being overwhelmed and unsupported can lead to depression. Constantly trying to meet multiple demands can lead to anxiety disorders characterized by excessive worry, restlessness, difficulty concentrating, and prolonged exposure to high levels of stress without adequate rest can result in burnout, a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. Did you know that the inability to balance all of these responsibilities effectively can lead to feelings of inadequacy and even low self-esteem? How many of the women in your lives died young, had a stroke, a heart attack? Did you ever ask yourself if there may have been a reason why? Now, fellas, I want you to hear me because I know you're going to say that men are stressed too and men die young too. And lots of men have pointed out to me that men have a lower life expectancy than women. And that is true. But it is not directly related to your household responsibilities. It is often due to your own health behaviors. Men are more likely to engage in riskier health behaviors like smoking, drinking. You guys are less likely to seek medical care regularly. In fact, did you know that studies from the American Heart Association, National Institute of Health, and the CDC all agree that married men actually tend to have longer life expectancies compared to your unmarried counterparts? Married men actually benefit from emotional support from their spouses, which can help them in managing stress and improving their mental health. Studies have found that married men are more likely to eat healthier, exercise regularly, and avoid risky behaviors like smoking and drinking. You also have medical checkups. Married men are way more likely to have a regular medical checkup and adhere to the medical advice, largely because your wife is encouraging you and supporting you to do so. Married couples often experience greater financial stability, which also reduces that stress and provides for better access to healthcare and resources for you. Married men tend to have lower rates of depression, anxiety, and lots of things of that nature compared to unmarried men. Multiple studies show that married men are much healthier and live longer than your unmarried friends. Do you see what I mean? Women are made to do it all, but they don't fare as well. The increased stress levels, anxiety, depression, and all of those things can be fatal for her. You can be slowly wearing her down and don't even realize it. Did you know that this is often also the reason why she makes poor life choices sometimes? Women who are overstressed and overworked may neglect their healthy eating, exercise, and adequate sleep, which leads to poor health. So when you feel like your woman has gained weight or let herself go, ask yourself, does she have time for her self-care? So many women prioritize their own needs last while making sure that their husbands and their kids are okay. Could you help her? Do you ever have to ask who will help with the kids or who will do certain tasks around the house while you go and work out or see your friends or watch a show or hang out watching a game? When is your wife able to do any of that for herself the same way that you do uninterrupted? I want you to think about that. Hey friend, make sure you check out shaliavinny.com. You can join a club there. You can book one-on-one coaching sessions with me. You can buy my books there. Oh, and you can get free advice from me now. Go to shaliavinny.com, click the free advice tab, and go ahead and submit your question. I will be answering those questions on my social medias, so make sure you do that because you don't want to miss out. Love you guys. So we've been discussing the implications that doing everything has on a woman's health, and now I want to point out what the opposite can do for you fellas. Spoiler alert, you'll be happier too. Did you know that research indicates that couples who share household chores report higher levels of marital satisfaction and lower rates of conflict? Men always point out how it's women who leave marriages and file for divorce, but they never talk about why. It's often because she doesn't feel supported and seen in the relationship. She can often feel as though she's doing everything and there's nothing left for herself. So the premise is, since I'm doing it already by myself, I might as well not be married. Like, what do I need to be married for? We're not even a team. Understand that feeling overwhelmed is valid for anyone, including men, and that the goal is to create a supportive environment for both partners. Remember when you met your wife and she was this thriving, vivacious woman? She was sexy and fun and frisky with you. She's still all of those things. She just needs your help. If she's working just as hard as you do outside of the home, she makes your life easier because her added income helps yours. Help to make her life easier too. You can show up for her too. You can do bath time with the kids, wash dishes if she cooks, help her clean up on Saturday mornings or whenever she likes to clean. You can do laundry. It's your house too. If you were single living alone, you would need to do all of those things for yourself. So help your wife to do it too. You're a team. Try it out. Watch how your wife looks at you and how she naturally responds when you cook or clean up something or take something off her plate. Every woman in the world finds that sexy, and we love to show our appreciation because we love to know that you have us and that we're not alone. She's going to be happier, more confident. She's going to have time to work out or enjoy a hobby. And chances are she's going to apply this newfound happiness to your marriage, inside and outside of the bedroom, because women who feel protected and taken care of can't help but to be affectionate and softer. It really is a win-win. So sit down together and make a plan for how to share responsibilities. Make it a team effort, not a demand. Schedule regular check-ins just to discuss how things are going and maybe if there's any adjustments that might be needed. This is the person that you have chosen to love and spend your life with. It does not have to be hard. You should enjoy lightening the load for each other. Ladies, let me say this. A trying man is a good man. If he works 1,000,000 hours a week and he comes in and he tries to stay up and help you with the baby, or he cooks, or he tries to make time for date night or to talk to you or to help you in any way, pay attention. Don't shun him. Because if that man is noticeably trying and doing the best that he can for you and the kids, acknowledge it. Don't tear him down nagging about what more he can do. Don't overlook everything that he does do. I want to make sure I acknowledge this because some of our men work crazy long hours and they deserve to be appreciated as well, especially if they're doing their best. So many men are quick to remind women about how your mothers and grandmothers did it all and they were so happy to do it. But were they? Do you think your mother wanted to work 2 jobs, sir? Do you think your mother wanted to be so worn down, or was she doing what she had to do because she had no choice? I really want you to take a moment and talk to them. Talk to the women in your lives, your mothers, your grandmothers. Ask them how they really felt. You might be surprised by what they have to say. They did not have a choice most of the time. Your wife has a choice. She has you. She's not a single woman. Why on earth would you not want to help make her life easier the same way that she should be making your life easier? No one wants to join the struggle Olympics for the sake of saying they're strong. You're supposed to be her strength, and she's supposed to bring you balance and peace in her femininity. If she's always having to be everything for everybody, what will she have left for herself? She's not going to have any softness left. Just because she can be strong doesn't mean that she wants to or that she should all the time. If you have a good woman who is happy to help you with anything and speaks to you, she speaks life into you. She goes out there and she works just as hard as you do for the betterment of your home. You're blessed. Don't take her for granted and run her into the ground because she chose to love you. Give her more reasons to love and appreciate you because you show up for her every day. Help her to thrive, because a woman who feels good inside will be healthy and do better for you as well. She'll be around later on in life to spend the rest of her life with you. You will not cut her life short. You'll speak life into her. You'll make her happier, which in turn will make you happier because she's gonna give it back to you. This is what they mean when they say happy wife, happy life, because it's really happy spouse, happy house. Pay attention. It all goes in a circle. Today's show is brought to you by The Club. Please rate the show on your favorite streaming platform and share it with one person who you think needs to hear it and ask them to do the same. Remember to never stop showing up for yourself and the love you desire to have. Good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. Until next time, your friend and relationship strategist, Dr. Shalia. Bye.